Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the NJ podcast. This podcast aims to share stories, tips, and insights about achieving success while having fun. From topics ranging from personal development to business, entertainment, and sports, the podcast will have conversations with experts and people in their respective fields. The podcast will also share insights from Jablo James's published and upcoming books. The tagline, which is the theme of the podcast, is "Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal." This means that you are doing what you have always wanted to do because it is aligned with your highest values, and this is the only way you can live a truly fulfilled life. Your host, Jablo James. Hey everyone, this is NJ, the host of the NJ podcast, and this is season 2, episode 5 of season 2, but this is episode number 25, and I'm here with Philbert Phembani, and he is a professional photographer and software developer. And on the show, we talk with people from all walks of life. It doesn't matter where you come from. I believe that you have a good perspective to share and lessons to learn, regardless of where it is that you come from life. And the theme of this show is success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That means you're going after what you've always wanted to go after because it's aligned with your highest values. And that is the only way to live a truly fulfilled and inspired life. And as I said, we've got Phil. Well, thank you very much and welcome to the show.
Thank you. So it's Philbert.
It's Philbert, yes.
Yeah.
Philbert, okay.
Or just call me Feel Good. Yeah.
I'll call you Feel Good.
Awesome.
Yes. You also have your own team there. I see you got the shirt on.
Yeah, you gotta have stage name. Yeah.
You gotta have your stage name. All right, cool. So, other than the brief introduction I gave, so just give more of a background of yourself, Phil. Who is Phil? Why is Phil? And where is Phil going?
Oh, excellent. So he's a photographer.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much into tech. So just kind of diversifying. That whole aspect of saying you wanna have 10 streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Other guy would like striving a lot.
Yeah.
So this whole 9 to 5 thing wasn't really working much for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So I started my own agency now, like it's Feel Good Media.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically focusing on the software development part, search engine optimization,
Yeah.
and the whole photography thing. So I can do adverts and stuff like that. But yeah, just the guy was eager to do more of this. I'm still like, I haven't got married yet, so
Yeah.
why not? Just go for it, yeah.
Yeah, you haven't got married yet.
Yeah.
Things get a bit tougher to take risks the moment you get married. Well,
True,
100%.
true.
So you said that the 9 to 5 wasn't working out too well for you. Why is that?
So the side hustles were doing quite well. So for an
Mhm.
example, like full time I was a software developer, right?
Yeah.
So the photography started peaking very well.
Mhm.
Like my schedule was just clashing. Then I figured like what, why not take the risk? Let's see how this photography can take us. Yeah. Then I can always be a consultant to anyone who needs the software perspective.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So, okay, so how did you get into software development? Then we'll go to the more exciting stuff of the side hustles you're running. So, how did you find yourself in software dev?
Yeah, I'd say high school, man.
High school, yeah.
Yeah. I was that guy who didn't want to get any pocket money. So
Yeah.
I was boarding since grade 1.
Mm.
Yeah. So, we got a gap like in high school where people wanted to fix their laptops, the teachers and stuff. So,
Mhm.
you can just download stuff on Pirate Bay, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you install, then you charge.
Yeah.
So that's where the whole aspect of software started.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
then, as a software dev, were you front end, back end?
Yeah, that type of thing. But I enjoy front.
Yeah.
We want to see what's happening. Or back office, it's a lot of work. It's guys behind the scenes. But
Yeah.
front end, you get to see what's going down, that type of thing. Yeah.
Come on, dude. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fantastic. So, you are a photographer. In fact, I got introduced to you through a mutual friend, Bongi. I was
Yes.
actually at one of her photo shoots for
Correct. Correct.
with her sisters.
Yes,
Sweet-
this is
Sweet
what it is.
16.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I saw like, oh, he's doing the whole photography thing, and I'm very interested because you see the setup that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
also a
nice setups, right?
thank you,
Very good,
content creator myself. I took some notes from Gary V. and he said create unlimited pieces of content. So I'm like, so I took him seriously. So that's what I'm doing. And then when I saw I saw the entire setup that you had, how professional it was, and then you catering to everyone, getting the shots and everything. It's like, how long have you been in doing photography, and how did you get to the level that you're at?
Okay, so as a professional, it's now 5 years now. But
5 years.
yeah, I was that guy who, when people are traveling, I'm the one who takes pictures.
Mm,
So you won't see me at
mm.
all,
Yeah, so we don't see you at all.
at
So
all. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
So that's how I started. So, like, let's see. No, I started enjoying just taking pictures probably when I was grade seven.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I had the chance,
Mm,
obviously I didn't have a camera when I was grade seven, but then
mm.
whoever had one, I was like, guys, let me be the one who's taking the pictures.
Yeah,
So growing up, just that type of thing. You can take anything, thinking of, selling stuff on the Shutterstock,
yeah,
that type of thing.
yeah,
But then when I moved to SA, because I'm originally from Zim, yeah,
yeah,
when I
yeah,
moved
yeah.
to SA, and I saw like this is a big market. They say there's enough market for everyone, yeah.
Mm,
I
mm.
was like, no, let's go pro, let's kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So then, like in terms of starting up, because I can imagine it's a bit harrowing to like get to figure out what equipment I'm going to use.
yeah,
Am I going to do some courses so that I
yeah,
can become more professional with my shots? So,
yeah,
what was that journey of yours to get to a pro level, like when you started out?
yeah. So, actually, my first camera is one of a friend of mine was selling stuff. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
sure, I've got this camera. I know you like taking pictures. You want to buy it? I was like, yeah, let's buy it. Then when we were just taking pictures, because I was working in Edgar's by then in Zim,
Mm,
then one of the clients was like, listen, we want to join the baby competition.
mm,
So I want someone to take pictures. Then everyone was like, who takes pictures?
mm,
So that's how I got my first client.
mm.
Yeah, it wasn't not like a professional camera, it was
Yeah.
zoom lens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then when so they kept it like, why don't we just go pro for it? Yeah.
Mm,
So that's how
mm.
it started. It's a friend of mine who just like, Phil, there's a camera on sale.
Yeah.
You like taking pictures? Go
Yeah.
for it then, yeah.
Yeah, it's
So that's how I
amazing.
got the first
So
camera.
it's not like you were planning for since you're like 2 years old. I'm going to be a photographer, and this is what I'm going to do to make money.
Well, yeah, man, I saw the gap, yeah, because I have a lot of friends who are doing quite well in
Yeah,
photography, yeah. So
yeah,
those are the type of motivation, like, okay, this guy's taking ministers, he's going to weddings, he's doing weddings and stuff. So
mm,
those were like a type of motivation that I was getting,
yeah,
like someone my age
yeah,
taking pictures. That was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
They're going places.
yeah,
So I was like, oh, okay, this is the chance. One of my friends got a camera, and well, I can always get a mentorship from my friends who are
yeah.
already in the industry. So that's how I started.
Okay, all right. So who's a photographer that you look up to?
Okay. In the past years, it's a lot of photographers,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
immediately was the guy called Derek Manika
Derek
from, yeah, it's called
Munyeka.
Derek. Yeah, Derek Manika. So, like, we're the same age. We used to play soccer, street
Mm-hmm,
soccer in the
mm-hmm,
hood and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
Then we were also planning to do software development together.
Yeah.
But then he's like, oh, I'm just gonna do photography.
Mm,
So that type of thing, I was like, okay, I'll stick to software. Probably I'll catch photography in the future there.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
So he's my like immediate lookout. Then, growing up in the past years, when I go to SA,
yeah,
just going on these Facebook groups, I met was Rob. The most of my mentors I met them on Facebook. Yeah.
yeah.
So for example, this guy called Rob. We've been traveling, yeah, for the
Mm,
past 2 years now. And I just sent him a message. I was like, listen, I know you do a nice work. Probably if you need assistance, just hook me up.
mm,
And it's like, cool, let's go for it.
yeah.
So a year later, then we start getting busy. So
Y-
until now, so that's how I met him. Now I'm always saying to myself, like, listen, it's better off you take the risk to just approach someone. You never know; they might say yes or they might say no. Then
Mm,
it's the reality.
yeah,
Say that you get a yes or no. There's only
yeah,
one way to find out.
yeah. You have to ask.
Exactly, you have to ask.
Yeah.
So that's how I did with Rob. Then there's a guy called Jacques.
Mm-hmm,
He stays around here in Eden as well. So Jacques was selling prints at Hallwood's Farmers Market.
mm-hmm,
Nice prints. And I was asking, how did you take these pictures? He's like, listen, well, I've been traveling around the world. So he's selling all the pictures when he was traveling. He's gone to
mm.
over 20 countries.
Wow.
So he's selling. That's what he's doing now. So
So,
he's retired.
so he makes money by traveling, taking photos, and then selling those photos.
Exactly.
Who does he sell those photos to?
Clients, bro. It's awesome, man.
What clients? Is it companies? Is it normal people? Is it art collectors?
No more people, bro. Well, people
Because I'm in the
obviously,
wrong profession then. If I can get paid to take pictures when I'm in mainland Spain.
bro. I tell you, his story
Yeah.
is always inspiring. It's like, you say, so he's been traveling for like 20 years,
Hmm.
type of thing. So all the countries that he's gone to, even the first country, he's still selling pictures there.
Wow.
Yeah, he sells pictures. was even asking him, the last market was like, dude, I made close to 15K
Yeah.
in one day. I'm like, from the pictures when you're on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that type of motivation, I was like, listen, I'm going to start my feel good arts because I also have an, arts account. I haven't started selling
You say arts
much.
account. What do you mean?
So like I do like, everyday stories type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or you take, buildings,
Mm-hmm.
people in the street photography type of thing,
Yeah.
black and whites,
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
type of thing. Yeah. Hoping maybe this year I might exhibit.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing with him because I also travel a lot,
Mm.
which is one of the reasons why I was like, listen, if there's a gap for me not to do 9 to 5,
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
well,
take it.
I'll take
Yeah.
it because like he's a one good motivation of saying like, listen,
Yeah.
you could travel
Yeah.
and make money.
Yeah.
See, so I was like, no, let me go for it as well.
Isn't that the dream, eh?
Yeah, that's the dream, bro.
Yeah.
That's the dream. Getting paid for traveling, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He hasn't traveled in like 3 years, but then he's still selling prints from the places that he's gone.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So is that where you see yourself going?
Well, yeah, man, definitely. But what I want to do is I want to work in different countries. I don't want to lie. Something that I want to achieve before I get married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to travel, and I have a good eye with the black and white pictures as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to exhibit like what he does.
Is it?
Probably like one of these days you come to my exhibits,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
see
Yeah.
all those big pictures
Yeah.
selling for 20 grand. I've seen a lot, yeah.
I would like an entire one picture selling for 20 grand.
Oh yeah, this guy called what's that? Is this some P-way? Yeah, he's been photographer for over 50 years. He shot like
Yeah.
all the Nelson Mandela guys. He's another big inspiration. I saw him when I bought my other camera last year.
Mm.
Like one piece was like 25 grand. He's a
Yeah.
jazz photographer.
Yeah.
Just sparkling up. It's awesome.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So well, I wouldn't mind. Well, this is fun. Taking a picture, then someone's gonna buy it, frame it somewhere else. Well,
Mm. Yeah.
sky's the limits. Yeah.
So a question. So you said you're good with black and white
Prints.
pictures,
Yeah, yeah.
prints. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So
they're a bit strong. Yeah.
Mm. What do you mean? What's so appealing about them? Because I personally like
The
what's
colorful
that
ones.
filter called silver tone? You would have seen it on the videos that I use. I
Okay.
think it's like silver. I just like
Yeah.
the aesthetic of it.
Right.
But what is it about that that's appealing for you and appeals for other people?
Well, no, I feel like black and white images are very powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this contrast, like there's no distraction. You're not gonna
Mm.
have a lot of colors to focus on. It's just
Yeah.
black and white.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If the picture's nice, it has to be nice in black and white.
Yeah.
So that clearly tells you that the image is nice.
So
Right?
if a picture does not look good in black and white, then it doesn't look good.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
So when you're taking pictures, right, some
Yeah.
of them might be like overexposed
Mm-hmm.
or underexposed. I am also a photographer. The best thing that I can do is just make it black and white. Then it would look nice, yeah.
Mm. Okay.
That type of thing. Yeah.
I see.
So
I
black
see.
and white is nice.
Okay,
Very,
black and
very
white is
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so are there different like shades of black and white?
Yeah, it depends how you want to make it powerful. So if you
Mm.
want it to be like a strong image, you can make
Mhm.
it like high contrast, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can make it a sharp image that people can see.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite photo of all time? Not that you've taken, but like just generally speaking, what's your favorite photo of all time?
I got it.
I know it's a tough question, but I'm
I
really
got it.
curious.
I think right now my favorite picture. Okay, let's talk about the one that I just took. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that I took last week of
Yeah.
a retired CEO
Yeah.
of engineer.
Mm.
From what I've learned, this guy called Tom.
Yeah.
He was a strong person, a powerful person. He's
Yeah.
been in the engineering industry for like more than 50 years.
Yeah.
So I took a nice black and white picture for him, and I was
Yeah.
like, listen, this one I'm gonna print. The company didn't order me to print, but I'm gonna print it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you can get it.
That's you taking pride in your work. Yeah.
Exactly, man. Like
Mm.
he's probably my first millionaire, or first millionaire that I've taken. So it's
Yeah.
it's a very important image
First,
to me as
definitely
well.
not the last. Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is your favorite photo of all time that
um,
you didn't take?
that I didn't take?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, this is tricky. Yeah. This is
Yeah, I know it's a
tricky
very
question.
tricky question.
That I haven't taken. This to be one of the wedding photographers in
Mm.
Italy. In a
Mhm.
way, like that moment where you're saying the bride and groom are at the entrance, right, at the
Mhm.
altar,
Mhm.
and all the parents, the people are sitting in the front row, they were all like in tears.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that one is probably the best picture. I don't remember the name of the photographer, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that one. And it's
Uh,
also in black and white.
Also, of course, I see. I
Yeah,
see it's
man.
in black and white. No,
Yeah,
I see. I
yeah,
see. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. So, what is your niche within photography? Like when I say niche, some people they do landscape photography. Some people
Hmm.
only specialize in weddings. Some people specialize in birthday parties. What is your niche? What's your specialty?
I'd say family photography.
Family
Most of
photos.
family. Yeah.
Mm,
Well, I wish I could say weddings because I enjoy weddings. Yeah,
mm.
I'm that photographer who dances on weddings. Yeah, well,
Instead
like
of
if
taking photos, yeah,
no, no, like
you're
if
supposed to be taking photos.
no,
Why are
but
you dancing?
if it's vibes, it's vibes, man. No,
Yeah,
it's not like I'm gonna leave my camera. No, no.
yeah, yeah.
I'll go tech and yeah. So yeah, family. Why family? Because I think that was the booster for me. Before COVID, my business was kind of low. I was just relying on referrals
Mm-hmm,
until I started doing search engine optimization
mm-hmm,
during the lockdown.
mm-hmm,
Then most of the bookings were family bookings.
mm.
I think it's because that old culture of saying we must have pictures in the living room, like what we used to do,
Yeah,
growing up, right?
yeah.
So when people were in the lockdown, they realized like, listen, we don't have pictures of ourselves. We only have
Uh,
selfies,
yeah,
that type of thing. Yeah, exactly. But then they're not framed.
yeah. Then okay.
So family photography.
Yeah.
That's what was my immediate poster after the COVID because people were just booking family shots. I was printing canvases. So
Mm.
that's how I boomed. So I would say that one because that one was like my booster,
So you basically blew up during COVID. A lot of people started
Well,
in
yeah, I
the
don't want to
things.
lie. My business blew up just after COVID.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So you're a COVID
yeah,
premier.
yeah. I would say that. I'm like, what's this guy name? It's got not
Given.
given.
No, I don't
There's
know.
this artist who just boomed from COVID stuff. Yeah, it's got
Mm.
given. Yeah,
Yeah.
that type of thing.
No, that's
That's
amazing.
when I started. I started getting busy.
Yeah.
10x straight up.
It's just
So
10x.
so I
Okay.
would say I'm a family photographer.
A
Yeah,
family
of
photographer.
course you have to diversify. Because if someone say, Phil, I want to take products for Take a Lot, I do
Mm-hmm.
those.
Mm-hmm.
Say, let's do events. It's more like family as well because people are enjoying type of thing.
Mm.
They might be formal, but then it's also part of it's under family as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoy family
Oh, you really
photography.
enjoy family. Okay, so like, because
Yeah.
I've seen some of your stuff, and your best stuff is like taking pictures of like family members. They'll be like
Yes,
the mom, the dad, the two kids, the
exactly.
mom, the dad, the five kids, whatever it is. They'll
Yes.
be dancing, skipping, playing, or just chilling by the lake. I
Yeah.
bumped you by the lake the
Yeah,
other
but the
time.
leg, yeah. And, I always carry a speaker because I was like, guys, people are shy,
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
camera. So
Mm-hmm.
I carry a speaker. Like, listen, what you guys like listening to?
Okay. So you could
Yeah.
bring a speaker just to like lighten
Then
the mood, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So if I play a favorite song, then you're gonna relax.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's yeah.
Okay. Now I see. I
That's the
see. I
vibe.
see.
Yeah.
Like so, like when I saw you, you were it was starting to like rain and drizzle, and
Yeah.
that's how do you handle that? Like you're on a location, and then it starts,
It
and
started
then now
raining.
you. So how do you navigate that?
Well, from what I've learned, I don't want clients to panic. I
Yeah.
want them to make the decision.
Mm.
You know what I mean? My camera is waterproof, but then I'm flexible, moving my top, whatever that I'm wearing, just to take in the rain if they want to.
Hmm.
But then yeah, I don't like client to panic. So I was
Okay.
like, guys, it's about to rain. What do you think we should do? You still
Yeah.
want to take, or can you stop?
Yeah.
Is there a call? If the seafood, let's try to take some pictures.
Hmm.
We'll go for it. So
Hmm.
that's how yeah.
Okay.
What's
So
important is just to make sure that the client doesn't panic.
they don't panic.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
that's not a good one.
So you're like, listen, man, guys, just calm down. It's
Yeah.
not that big of a
It's like you're gonna evacuate people. Yeah, when there's fire, guys, can you walk nicely down there?
Yeah.
That type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't see. So, how is it that your clients find you, or you find clients?
So back in the days, referrals. Now it's Google.
Mm.
You remember I was doing a lot.
Search
I
engine
did a lot.
optimization.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So for Edenville, I'd say Edenville, Greenstone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably top three.
Yeah.
Top three. Well, in photography, we don't treat each other as competitors now
Yeah. Yeah.
because there's enough market for everyone. Yeah.
I never actually thought of it that way. I thought it was like every Tom, Dick, and Sally is a photographer. There's everyone's got their iPhone and the cinematic mode and all these things. So everyone's like competing with each other. And I thought it was dog eat dog world. So it's not like that.
No, it doesn't work like that. Because you see, with me, I think my biggest gigs that I've done is through other photographers.
Mm.
So, like for an example, I can get a gig for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Then I need a team. You see, that's why I have a team for
Yeah.
good. So I can have other photographers that can join me and do
Mm.
like a wedding, for an example.
Mm.
I can do a wedding on my own. We can have like 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
Those are different photographers. So imagine if you're teaching them as competitors,
Yeah.
then you're not gonna work
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
But then yeah, like I was saying, there's enough. There's enough clients for everyone.
There's
Yeah.
enough clients for everyone.
There's enough clients for everyone.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how do you go about finding clients? What's your clients? So they can find you online,
Yes, correct.
and I'm sure you use social media, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
social
yeah, yeah.
media.
Oh, you like you've got the gram. Because
Got
of
the
sound the gram, it doesn't
gram.
happen, right?
Got the gram. Yeah, well, I barely. Well, gram it's scale for my clientele. Gram is like what 2 out of 10
Mm,
clients
mm,
because on gram people look at numbers,
mm.
so they go to celebrity photographers. So I don't consider Instagram as part of my. It's just there as a portfolio so that you can see me. That,
Yeah,
okay, this guy is around. Yeah,
yeah,
he's posting.
yeah,
But then just say you're generating clients. Well, that's tricky because the guys will got like 10K,
yeah,
50K.
yeah,
That's where people mostly book
yeah,
because they know if that guy also posts them on the timeline,
yeah,
people are gonna check their account and they're
yeah,
gonna follow. That's the
yeah,
thing with Gram. So yeah, I prefer referrals and Google. So Google
mm,
is quite simple. If you're good, you're good. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
There's no
It's
discrimination.
good.
Yeah,
Trust me, I've shot CEOs, I've shot SOOs. I said to myself, like, listen, I don't need to shoot any celebrity to
mm,
be fame,
mm-hmm.
but then I can just specialize with
Yeah.
the Google perspective.
So
Yeah,
here's a question.
yeah,
I'm asking it for me
yeah, yeah,
that I thought.
yeah.
So when I started this podcast,
Yeah,
right? It started in lockdown. No, actually, no. I'm not. I'm lying. At the end of 2019,
yeah,
after launching my second book, I was like, "What else should I do?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's start a podcast." I
yeah,
started the concept for it back at the end of 2019, and then I shot not well, recorded. You see, shot.
yeah,
I recorded my first 2 episodes at the beginning of 2020, and
yeah,
then it stopped for like 6 odd months.
yeah.
And then I started again. I'm like, now I've got more time,
Exactly.
so I don't have
Yeah.
the excuse. And I was thinking about what my approach should be. Some people would have the approach. I'm going to grow my profile. I'm only going to speak to high profile individuals
Mhm,
like your celebrities or
mhm,
people who
mhm.
pretend to be celebrities,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
people who
yeah.
and
Yeah,
people who are high up in organizations.
yeah.
And I was like, do I really need to associate myself
Mm,
with quote unquote celebrities in order for me to build my profile?
mm.
And you're saying you chose not to do that.
Correct.
Why?
Well, man, you can compete with celebrity photographers, yeah?
Oh, is it?
To
Okay.
say, if someone is famous, then and the work is good as well, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I can have the same great work with any famous photographer, but
Yeah.
then people would go to the famous guy.
Yeah.
And it's quite simple, yeah.
Mm.
So I was like, listen, no need to shoot famous people whatsoever.
Hmm.
There's a niche because, like I'm saying, see, my target is like Bushville, for an example,
Yeah.
Bushville Estate,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and those people they don't mind if you're a celebrity, you're not a celebrity, so long
Yeah.
your work is good.
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, well, the main important thing is to have good work,
Yeah.
and anyone can book you.
Mm.
So that's the approach that I used. I was like, listen,
So you start off with your making sure that your work is good, like
correct,
your photo is good, your angles are
yes,
good, your picture
correct,
quality is great, and
yes.
obviously you shoot a lot of them black and white because if it's not good in black and white, it's not a good.
Well, man, no, black and white is for the
No, I'm
it's for the
joking.
collections.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't
Yeah.
quote him on that.
Yeah, but no, black and white is for the exhibition part, the
Yeah.
arts, the prints that I saw.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now I see. I see. So what advice do you have from a photographer's perspective? And because people may want to improve the social media profile or the social profile, and in terms of being aesthetic, in terms of having their photos taken, what advice would you give for people who want to appear more professional and appealing to the public?
Okay, I'd say. Remember when Facebook went down? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, how many times did you refresh? Don't lie.
Well, you see, so let me tell you the good part. I had a big client. We were working on. Was it? Oh yeah. So it's one of the clients from Bushville,
Hmm.
and they were organizing metric shoots.
Yeah.
So just chatting and stuff. So when Instagram went down, I was using first time in iMessages.
Uh-huh.
You see that?
So ideal stuff didn't go down at all.
Exactly. So I didn't go down the road. And the good thing is that this client they found me on Google.
Mm,
So if you're saying Google, we're saying you must have a website
mm,
because from Google they must direct you somewhere, and
mhm.
you can't rely on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
So what I'd say is, once you think you've got the best work out there, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Have a website, go on a
Mm,
website, you know.
mm.
This, yeah, I think make sure that your website is nice. Yeah.
Make sure that what your website is, your online portfolio
Yeah,
is
you
top
need your
notch.
own effort. You can have Instagram or what, but then one day they can just, or your account can be hacked, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you're
Yeah, we've
gone.
seen that a lot of that happen.
Yeah, yeah, and you're gone. I've seen even famous, celebrity photographers who lost like
Lost
thousands of
photo.
followers,
Oh wow.
you know. So website,
Mm.
I'd say website, and if need be, if you're on Google, try it by all means. Your response rate. Don't act like the old days where I can send an email inquiry to like a accommodation place, a
Mm-hmm.
resort, then
Mm-hmm.
they reply me 2 days later.
Yeah,
Or for me, my target is to reply client within 10 minutes.
within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So how are you able to reply in 10 minutes?
So you can download an app for like my Google Business, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah,
So when someone just clicks on you, finds you on Google Maps,
yeah.
say write a quote, the client can give you an option to leave the phone number there.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, you can also do that. So then once you download the app here, you get the notification straight up.
Mm.
But you can do auto response. Then you try by all means to call the client.
Mm.
But for me, what works well is when you understand what client wants before you dish out the price,
Yeah.
give them a call.
Mm.
Messages, people tend to think thoroughly before they say send the message,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then if you call, it's way easier because you
Mm.
get to, understand what exactly the client wants.
Mm.
So yeah, quick response, have an online portfolio.
Mm.
Website the same. Well, Instagram, yeah, works. Instagram works, Facebook works.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, man, you have to accept that the other guys out there were better than you, but then there's enough client for everyone,
Yeah. How do you handle that fact? I don't even know. It's a fact, that sense that, okay, there's other people whose work is much better than mine, and they've got followings much bigger than mine. They charge more than I charge. How do you handle that? Because it can be possible for people to look at other people and be like, oh my gosh, this person is too big. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, how do you handle comparisons, if you even do comparisons?
Well, there's YouTube University, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, there's free content out there that
Yeah.
you can learn. You can even learn from your competitors, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So like what I was saying, it's either you get a no or you get a yes.
Mm.
Approach this guy. Hey, listen, how can I be better?
Mm.
Because one thing that I know, the guys at the top, they're not stingy anymore because they have made it, you know what I mean?
Mm.
What I'm charging $2,000, this guy's probably charging 50 grand.
Mm.
So
What's $2,000 going to do to his
exactly
business, right?
to his business, he's well established. So,
Mm.
like, just do, you give out your best and like, listen, this is what I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to improve what you have. Because other photographers, like the guys at the top, they sell their presets, for an example,
Mm-hmm.
So it's better off if someone say, listen, I'm willing to buy your presets
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to teach me how to use them, that type of
Mhm.
thing. So they're okay with that.
Just explain what a preset is.
So preset is like it's a preload of settings, for
Mhm.
example. So if it's color grading,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So then you just play around. So if you can buy presets from me for like a dark skin tone,
Mm-hmm.
you can always use someone's that tone as well. Yeah. So this is just an example. You can reach out to these big fish, the big guys. I'll give you an example. I recently met this guy called Kyle. I've been talking to him for like 4 years. I met him 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking on Instagram for 4 years.
Okay. Yeah.
He changed the whole business from me charging from 600,
Mhm.
like in the journey, just don't wake up selling, charging 2.5 per hour. I used to charge $600.
Yeah.
And it's like, so, either ways you need to level up, yeah?
Yeah.
So you introduced me to an application. You see, this guy's got like 21K,
Mm-hmm.
but he saw my work, like, okay, this guy, there's a potential, he's got a potential, what I mean? So he showed me how to charge clients, how best to work less for more, that type of thing. So then I only met him 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Okay. So and you've taken his advice and it's worked.
4 years, yeah, man. Same thing with Rob, So these are the big guys. So if you have good work, and you want to get better, show them, like, listen, this is how far I've gone.
Mm-hmm.
I would love, if you can, teach me more business perspective.
Yeah.
Because I understand it's tricky. If you just know how to take pictures and you don't know how to market yourself or
What
sell
are you
your
doing?
price,
Yeah.
well, it's nothing. Yeah,
Mm.
it's nothing. Because we can have the same image, but then this guy charges 20, I charge 5. Then there's another guy who charges 600.
What's the difference?
Well, exactly how you market yourself.
Ah.
You see?
So give us some marketing tips. I'm learning quite a bit here. Give us some marketing tips.
Well, okay. So I follow this guys, but I think if you check on YouTube or podcast, there's a guy called The Future.
The Future.
Yes, these guys are called The Future. Yes, it's The Future. So this guy's in terms of marketing tips,
What
these
is
guys are
his
the
name
best.
called? The Future.
Yeah, just say The Future. Yeah. So The Future with the not E, just with the E.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one like that. Right there. That's the account there.
Subscribing already.
That's the account there.
Okay.
So there's this aspect of saying anchor pricing that they always give out.
I've often wondered this, is
I know
why
this guy.
are
This
some
dude.
people stuck and some people are so adept at change that they always seem to
okay.
land on their feet? Why do some people
this guy,
stay
like,
in
I
one
sort of
career,
remember one of his
one
videos. I
company,
remember
This
one
guy-
discipline
this
their
guy
entire
has
lives
changed
to
the
find
whole
out
business
that
perspective.
the market
Yeah.
had moved on and left them behind?
He got
I've come
like,
to the
what,
realization
yeah,
the
so
thing
I
that's
remember one of his videos
allowed
I
me
was
to
saying,
reinvent myself and to
you can get like, what was it, like 1 million Instagram photos or 10,000 Instagram photos, and like he was giving an entire masterclass.
This guy. So he's got masterclass for psychology, how to interact with clients.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you undersell yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But then if you manage to identify what the client needs,
Yeah.
and, don't just push to say, okay, listen, I charge this amount and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Then this whole aspect of saying anchor price.
Yeah.
So, like for an example, okay, I know this session I probably need 5,000,
Yeah.
but then this client looks like they want a lot. Then give them an anchor price. Hey,
Mm.
I was 12,000.
Mm.
And I'm like, oh, that's too much. Already you targeting 5.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
I'm like, okay, listen, we can have options. I can give you 3 options.
yeah.
I can give you an option where you can get for 3,000. I
Mhm.
can give you an option where you can get for 5,000. I
Yeah.
can give you an option that is 10,000.
Yeah.
Then client has to pick.
Yeah.
So just offering different services. But then you have a target already.
Yeah.
So obviously you say 12,
Yeah.
but by the time you say 5,
Yeah.
that's your target.
Yeah.
You good,
Target
you
made
good to go.
finished.
Yeah.
Oh,
That type of
okay.
thing.
So it's like, okay, it's like, so for example, if I were to charge you for, like, I want to go speak at your
Yes.
event,
Exactly.
right? So I'll say, how's 15,000? And you're like,
Ooh, that's a lot.
I know I can only really do 12. Like,
Exactly.
okay,
And just-
for you, why don't we do 10? I'm only looking for 10,000. right?
Exactly.
So I've negotiated myself into.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then that client feels like, okay, listen, I've got the best deal ever.
Mm.
That type of thing. So that's another thing that you can do when you're just part of the marketing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So who else do you look at? The Future, you just got yourself a new subscriber from me, yeah.
Yeah. So it's The Future.
Yeah.
And what else?
Gary V. Yeah, no, we know Gary V.
Then there's you now, yeah?
yeah. There's me there. We're growing.
Yeah, we're growing.
Yeah.
Then there's Rob. So Rob is one of my mentors. He's pretty good, yeah?
Rob?
So it's Robert Harris, or just in Optic Noise.
Robert Harris.
Yeah. It's going to show you a lot. Then just put Optic Noise.
Optic Noise.
Yeah. Let's see if you can check it out.
Robert Harris, Optic Noise.
Yeah, that's the guy right there.
This guy.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna subscribe to this guy.
That's my guy there. So you see,
Ah, jeez, like look at those thumbnails. Just look how aesthetic this thumbnail looks. Look at that.
trust me, and he's from Benoni, yeah?
Is he from Pinoni?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So apparently people from Benoni are doing the most.
We're doing the most, yes,
Trust me.
100%.
So there's Rob. I'm forgetting this other lady. He introduced me to this lady. She reached 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
1 million,
On
and she stays
YouTube.
in Benoni.
And she stays there.
Yeah.
Like, not that she's from there, she still
No.
stays there. Who's this person?
She's good. Is
I
it
think-
Alice World? Alice World. She's a tech girl.
She's
Bruh.
Tokyo.
1 million subscribers.
Dude,
I
we need to find her. Like, you need to find, give me a
must
detail.
must be Alice. Just say the Alice World. Alice.
Alice?
Alice World.
Alice?
Alice, yeah. Alice.
Alice what?
Alice World. I can just quickly check it. Real quick,
Yeah, just check
Let
that
me
out.
check her. She's from Benoni, bro.
Pinoni, bro.
People people are killing it.
Yeah, we're killing it, son.
Killing it, brother. Check out. She always pop on my YouTube, yeah. Let's
Mhm.
see. But yeah, man. Well, for me, man, I prefer mentorship from the guys that I can see.
Mhm.
Of course, this guy is,
Future Robert,
the
yeah, yeah,
Robert is around,
yeah,
Like
yeah,
literally, I can just send him a message and like, hey, I need help. So every time when I'm stuck, I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
fuck me up, the fact that I showed that I want to learn more,
Mm.
and when you're taught,
Mhm.
then there's change.
Yeah.
Know that person was like, I come to you, I'm like, bro, can you help me? Then I'm still doing the same thing.
Then it's gonna be like, what are you doing? I told you to do this.
But
You
you're
haven't done
supposed to
it.
do this, that
Yeah.
type of thing. But yeah, man, like,
Have you been able to find her?
yeah, I'm close.
Okay. Okay.
I'm close.
Right. That's what tips for dance photo shoots.
Yeah,
Hello, people of the internet.
Hi, the YouTubes.
What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. Why are you laughing?
No, because
You do the intro.
no, because
Hey.
Yeah, so it's a hell, yeah.
Damn. How did she do that?
Check her YouTube, bro. She's got 1 million.
You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna find her on the gram right now, and
And Robert's helping me push my YouTube.
as
I haven't posted. Yeah, I have a YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
just it's travel and photography.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that type of thing. So,
Yeah, we if you're not on YouTube, then
and the other thing why I'm using YouTube is that when those clients they look for me, clients from Google,
Yeah.
I'm a guy that they're finding on the internet. They don't know,
yeah,
So at least if you can see me on YouTube, like, this is the guy there, that type of thing.
she's a tech app and gadget YouTuber.
She is killing it,
She's
brother.
killing it. There you go. There's your phone.
She is killing it.
Okay, let's go here.
1 million subscribers, bro.
Look at that.
There she goes.
You are not playing.
There she goes.
And she's from Benoni.
She is from Binani.
His
Proudly
World is a
South
top
African.
tech YouTube channel on the African continent with over 80 million channel views and over 1 million subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Like 100%. So, she just basically does tech. She's like
She's a tech girl.
a Marquez. And she even got a shorts. I need to get on the show. Haley, I need to get you on the show so you can teach me some stuff. And look at that. And she's in the same category as Marcus Brownlee,
Yes,
Carl
bruh.
Conrad,
Yeah.
Jonathan Morrison.
She's massive, bro.
Wow, that's huge.
She's
That's
massive.
huge. And Mr. Who's the Boss with 10 million subscribers over there. The guy who does unbox therapy. Wow, this is massive.
She's massive, bro.
I'm a fan now.
You know,
I didn't know
it's-
I didn't know until like 5 minutes ago. I'm a fan now.
right.
Right? Yeah.
Trust me, bro. This is a big inspiration, bro. We have
Yeah.
people like this,
Like
from
like-
Binoni.
From
It's
Binoni.
not even like far, like Cape Town. No,
No,
somewhere.
they're here.
They're right
here.
here.
They're
man.
here.
You can
Well,
bump into it in a shop or something.
Exactly. I'm like, hey, let's take a selfie. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man.
What about her content do you like? Does she have any photography content? I'm just seeing
So it's
app
tech,
reviews.
like apps, like what the latest apps are
Yeah.
happening and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So she does a lot of reviews and those hacks.
Yeah.
I have some tips, tricks, and hidden features on the S22 Ultra
Yeah, that's how
live.
we
Yeah, she's from
auto
Benoni.
framing, some tips,
From how she talks, yeah, she's
upcoming
definitely from
features
Benoni.
that you are definitely gonna want
She
to
gives
try
you
out.
tricks
But
off your
also,
phone that
stay
you'd
until
never
the end,
expect,
because
bruh.
I have
Is
some
it?
epic
Yeah.
free wallpapers for you guys. So let's get into it.
What? Look at the production value of this.
So many
Ah.
cool features when it comes to the S.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely.
Yeah, she check it out.
I'm definitely subscribing to that. I'm
She's
getting on
awesome.
that.
She's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
100%. So, like, in terms of your photography career, what was like the darkest moment? Like, where you're like, hey, it's a bit tough. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Just to know. Well, we're not going to say COVID was tough for you because you blew up over COVID.
Yeah.
But maybe COVID was tough for you in other ways.
What should I say? COVID. I was kind of working. Remember, I was doing the software part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really, it gave me time to work on my website for photography.
Yeah.
Well, I would say my darkest time is recent, bro.
Mm.
Recent when I resigned. Yeah.
Yeah, recent. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because they're quiet days, man. So
Yeah.
you don't know, like, am I gonna get work?
Yeah.
And so for me, like, I've actually noticed, like, in later step that, okay, so it's a trend that from the first to around 7, 8, it's kind of quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're only gonna get busy the last 2 weeks. People start getting paid on the 15th.
Oh, this is in the month. Yeah.
Yeah. So that might not, like, my darkest moment was recent, man, because it's stressful when you don't have a salary, man. Like,
Yeah.
listen, I've got all these bills, these subscriptions that I need to
you
do,
cancel or
that
keep.
stuff, like, the fear of the unknown, yeah. But then, so I was like, no, don't listen. What I can do is right now is reach out to the big photographers that are within my network. I met this other guy, Matt, chat with Rob, Kyle. I was like, listen, guys, I resigned. Oh, yeah. And there's also a guy called Young as well. He's been hooking up with a lot of gigs as well.
Yeah.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Yes. Yeah. So I was like, guys, I've resigned. So please hook me up whenever you can.
Yeah.
Be it small gigs or big gigs, I'm
Bluetooth
around.
connected.
Let's do it. Yeah. So yeah, it's the darkest moment was recent, man, because it's scary,
Yeah, I
It's
get
scary,
you.
man. Like you kind of like, stop working. You need to figure it out. And stuff. But I was like, listen, let me take the risk. Otherwise, if I don't make it to the next month, I'm gonna look for another job.
Always falling back. Yeah? Well, not always falling back, but like usually have like a fallback position. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, especially when the bills are just showing up. Yeah, like gear needs to be insured. If you didn't have gigs, then you're just gonna use a salary type of thing and stuff. Then yeah, now I'm glad that I have a home studio.
Yeah.
Some of the clients they're not comfortable with. Well, 2 out of 10. So you'll be like, oh, why are we going to an apartment type of thing? But yeah, well, it was a recent one. Going full time photography in South Africa, it's tricky.
Yeah, very
It's
tricky.
tricky. But I'm glad things are opening up. Things are opening up. Looks like 2018, but just that this is different because I'm way, way, way better than where I was before lockdown. So yeah, man,
In terms of photography.
photography, in terms of clientele, you know what I mean? I get calls like, sometimes I don't even take some gigs because they probably want to pay less now, that type of thing. Well, yeah, value.
So would you take a client that is offering to pay you less?
Well, it depends what they want to do, But I get clients that they just have ridiculous prices. I was like, listen, I can't. But what I can do is I can refer you because I understand when we're going in photography, there's gonna be one guy who's ahead of you and one who's behind you.
Yeah.
So I don't throw away clients, like chase
Yeah.
them away.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I can't work within this budget, but then I know another photographer
Who
who can
can.
assist you for that price. So that's that's the networking part. The good thing about photography. There are also big photographers who refer me to clients because they're charging a lot of money.
Yeah.
Then they just refer them to me because
Yeah.
they're within my range, that type of thing. But yeah, well,
No, that's good.
yeah.
That's I'm glad you made it out there.
Yeah, man. I know.
I'm glad you made it out there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because I mean, like I don't like this is it's a question because with what's been happening over the past week or 2 weeks, we lost a great legend, Mr. Ricky Rick.
Stressful,
That broke me.
yeah, it's stressful, man.
My very first response to that was like, what a waste. Like I felt like, what a waste.
When I saw
someone,
it,
and
I
then
was
someone
like-
said that's a bit insensitive. I'm like, okay, fine, but like what I mean by that, I'm like
This-
all this talent, all
this-
this life, all this great things that he had to
Yeah,
offer
no.
and give, but
Yeah,
at
man.
the end of the day, he wasn't okay. So like,
Yeah, no, that wasn't my response as well.
Mm.
But then I was like, listen, I think, it's stressful. Yeah, it's stressful. This creative industry is crazy.
Is
right?
it? Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm sure other photographers will tell you, like, listen, sometimes it goes south.
Yeah.
It goes south where, like, you
Yeah.
don't have clients and
Mm.
you're just thinking of your bills, man. Like, listen,
Yeah.
how am I gonna do this? I can't
Yeah.
be borrowing money.
Yeah.
That type of thing. So it's active. And
Yeah.
I'm just glad that things are coming up right. So yeah, good thing.
Things are coming up for you. Okay.
yeah, you gotta have high hopes and you gotta be there, man. You gotta be out there.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to say what I do. So I'm
Yeah.
always like, now you see, now that I'm full time freelancing, right?
Mm.
The SEO is starting to pick because
Yeah.
I get projects. But then for photography wise, I'm always branding myself. I'm wearing my t-shirts.
You're always a t-shirt,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have caps. I'm gonna have this guy. I'm like, hey, listen, how you doing?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
You know, for example, like, you know, I get clients from the gym,
Yeah.
more gym.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw you got a nice car. What do you do for a living? I was like, listen, I'm in sales. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You know, I do product photography.
Yeah.
You know, there's only one way to leave out of this, you know, misery is to go out there, just try to, you know.
So you just have to be out there. Don't sit back and just wait for things to come to you.
Don't wait for clients, bro. You gotta go. Now it's to people, I'm like, listen, if I need to start doing golf, bro, to get my clients,
yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna hustle.
It's probably
do whatever it takes.
Man,
yeah.
It's probably one of the, you know, besides that I enjoy boxing. Like I don't go all the time, but then I saw like, okay, there's a lot of fit people. They might need photos.
Yeah.
So one of the pusher that, you know, it's like, you know, I can also just join it, you know.
Yeah.
No, because I'm gonna network with people. Probably they won't book me, but then they were like, listen, we know a photographer from our boxing side.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with Jim,
Yeah.
with my t-shirt.
Yeah.
Nice car, bro. What'd you do?
Yeah.
You know, they'll tell you, listen, I'm in marketing. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm in IT. Oh, I'm also in IT.
Yeah.
I do website. Like, listen, I do search engine optimization. You know, you don't have to wait for, you know, someone to knock and say, hey, bro, this is the opportunity.
Yeah.
You gotta go and look for it, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You gotta go and look for it. Yeah,
okay, good. Not just sit back.
No. If you sit back, you'll be depressed. Trust me.
You know.
Trust me.
So in terms of like when you resigned, you were facing that rough period.
Yeah.
What in your lifestyle did you have to decide? I'm gonna cut down. Did you cut down on what subscriptions did you cut down on? Did you like move into a smaller apartment, or what is some of the things that you had to let go of?
Well, one thing for sure, buying takeaways.
Yeah, that's a massive killer, you know.
Yo, man, like
takeaways will murder your budget. Eh?
Yeah, you know, the good thing is that I don't drink. Well, I don't know if it's a good thing or what, but I don't.
You don't drink?
No, at all.
Fortunate for you, eh?
I don't drink, so you know, it has to be food. You know what I mean? It has to be food. And this whole aspect of saying, listen, I need to travel every month thing. I was like, no, let me put it on hold for a bit. You know?
Yeah.
Then buying stuff. Yeah. You know, you gotta hold it in your pocket for a little bit. You never know. You never know what happens.
Yeah.
So now, you know, this whole part, you know, I used to, you know, I wouldn't say I was like rated 7. Because if I was 7 by now, you know, yeah, I should be somewhere else, you know. So, you know, this whole part where I resigned, you know, I'm budgeting a lot. You know, sometimes I feel like, oh, this is a bit too much, man. Like, you know, I can't even go out there and grab something, some chow, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always like, you know, just, you know, focused on say, listen, I need to get to a target. But then what I've done is, you know, just to have a realistic figure, I was like, listen, I need to have this amount by the year end. So daily I should make this amount. So that's like a booster to me. So let's say if I do 1 or 2 sessions, then I know I've covered these days, that type of thing. Which, yeah, no budgeting part has to be very, very crucial.
Yeah.
When you start freelancing now, it's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. So like,
like what you're hearing so far? Make sure you never miss a show by clicking subscribe now button. Follow on YouTube, Instagram, and other platforms listed. Also, check out the website for more information. This podcast is made possible by listeners like you. Thank you for the support. Now back to the show.
So you freelance photography, right?
So
and what else do you freelance?
Search engine optimization.
SEO. Okay,
Yeah,
so
SEO.
you don't write articles, or you just like go find clients and say, hey, I'm gonna do some SEO for you.
Yeah, so it's part of the SEO side. You know, it's, you know, doing some blogs is part of the SEO side. But then mostly it's technical. Remember, if Google can't index your website, well then it's trash.
Yeah.
We must say it's trash.
Yeah.
So, you know, basically it's, you know, the technical SEO. Yeah, so it's technical SEO, you know, doing blogs, make sure that you have the whole keywords thing going on. So I was like, listen, the best client has to be my photography account. Because I know this one lady, she is in Cape Town, but she ranks a big time, massive in South Africa. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be focusing on her account.
On her account.
You know,
okay.
trying to push
Just to learn from her, yeah.
Just to learn, obviously, like that type of thing. But then, yeah, so it's photography, photography. So, like I said, I have a media agency. I had to create an account last year for Feel Good Media House. So, specializing in the video photography and SEO.
Yeah.
So it's going to be easy to work with other agencies. And companies. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So do you employ people yet?
So I've got the team.
A team of people.
So those guys, they're not employed, but then they're other creatives.
Oh, okay.
So like I can get a script writer, just to come in freelance. And it's quite simple. Like,
okay.
hey, bro, listen, you are an MC. I need you for this gig.
Yeah.
How much do you want? Then I do the final, the final stuff with the clients. So I don't have like official, or I'm the only employee. I'm still waiting for my salary to come.
Still waiting to pay yourself.
It's hectic, bro.
That's not a joke.
I'm still waiting for my salary actually. But
so you're what we call a company of one, eh?
Yeah, right now it's a company of one, yeah. But then whenever I need assistance, then I just hire other guys come through. They'll be part of the team.
Yeah.
We dress, team feel good. You wouldn't know this guy is another photographer. Same thing when I go to other guys. Work for other guys. I'll even wear their t-shirts, as well. Just to brand.
So just do some co-branding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm rolling right now. I wouldn't. Yeah. Hopefully, if all goes well this year, maybe I might have 5 people. That's the plan.
Yeah.
But no rush. No rush. Just have to work with the package. But you didn't see how it works. But freelancing works pretty well for me right now because I don't need to pay someone. Like, monthly thing.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky. If I need you to be my PR, you must be on freelance. Like, listen, can you run this thing for me?
Yeah.
Certain period, whatever. Let's do a contract or something.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take the type of work that you do out of the equation. What is a better business model for you? To be an employee or to be a freelancer? Why do you say freelancing?
Oh yeah, I tell you, in December, I think, because when I was resigning, I did 5 interviews. Yeah, I wasn't getting the figures that I wanted.
Okay.
I was like, these guys, they can actually call me. They can put me as a freelancer. Why? Because I have photography, and I can't be in-house photographer. In-house photographer, they'll tell you, listen, you can't take other gigs. You have to be working for us. So literally, they're just saying you should stop Feel Good photography and be our in-house photographer. SEO wise, you're gonna be full house, in-house SEO. Okay, if it's software development part, you need to be here full time. Then if I'm a full-time software developer, I can't do photography gigs.
Yeah.
I can't do videography gigs. I can't do SEO clients. So I think I have a lot going on. So yeah, full time is tricky. It might be a little lucrative, standard. You're gonna get your money guaranteed.
Yeah. Well,
but then,
hopefully.
So like if I'm an in-house photographer and they give me a figure, but then I can't take other gigs, and already, I've been, working on Feel Good for like 5 years, just didn't stop and start and like from where I am now, So freelancing. Trust me, I would say freelancing.
You say freelancing works better.
Yeah, because I have a lot of stuff that I need to do on the side, and I can't just stop because there's one job that I need to do. That type of thing. You'll be limited, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, no, 100%.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe for now, maybe it will change when I get married or something.
When you get married. So you were talking about this, the whole getting married. How old are you, if I may ask?
You want to guess?
27, 28? Oh, 27.
So yeah, I'm on chills for now.
Yeah, you're in chills for now. Okay, no, there's no rush. There's no rush.
Just dating my bank right now.
Yeah, we're dating your bank right now. That's good. Eh? Take your bank on a date.
Yeah, man. Like,
yeah.
It's a lot of hours. Well, at least I can. Just pushing a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Need to rush.
100%. Do you want to get married?
Yeah, late. From what I've learned.
What have you learned?
No, man.
You think you can do this to me? Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Bro. Yeah, man. Like, there's so much responsibilities when you get married, man.
Mhm.
Like, you can do a lot of stuff. I like studying. I'm always studying.
Mm.
Yeah. I do late hours, especially now.
Yeah.
When you're working on your own, you feel like you got time, but then phew,
No, you really don't. Eh?
you don't have time, bro.
Mm.
And yeah, I feel like, at least I'm still free now and I get to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I probably want to get married around 30,
30, 32. Yeah, you never know. You never know. You might be 40 and be like,
Yeah, what? Let's just leave it. Let's forget about it.
Just forget about it. Just forget about it.
Yeah, man. But then, yeah, you never know, man. But yeah, no. Yeah, I want to stick around for a while.
Mm.
Once I get to my full potential, I think.
Yeah, full potential. Oh, okay. All right, good. So you're one of those.
I'm that person who's trying to work for the grandkids, not for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So this decade.
That's an interesting statement for the grandkids. Just explain that a bit more.
Okay, so all the moves that we're making this decade, you must make sure that your grandkids are safe. So, for an example, if you're doing savings account, it's not only for your kids, or say for me to pay the ball, that type of thing. So that's like there's something that I've learned from my mom because we do real estate in them. We've got a couple houses there for rentals. So you see, like that establishment is for generations.
Yeah.
I can go, my kid can have that house, grandkid can have that house, that type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not only like, immediate term of saying, okay, listen, I've got 1 million in my account right now.
Yeah.
But then if you don't have it in the next, if you can't sustain yourself for a decade, then it's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah. So that's my mindset right now, So if it's connections and networks,
yeah,
it's not only for me,
mm-hmm.
They should cover also my kids and my grandkids. So that's what I'm trying to sort out right now.
Oh, that's what you're trying to sort out. Yeah.
Trying to sort out, yeah.
So you're from Zim, right?
Yeah, I'm from Zim.
Originally from Zim.
Yes.
Okay, cool. There's something that I've noticed with people who, and this is in specific cases, not a general thing that happens all the time. Because I went to Rhodes University.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people from Zim,
from Zim
were there. Yeah. So
true.
I noticed that the work ethic of someone from Zim versus someone who's the average South African, there's a disparity there.
Yeah.
That I saw. I'm like, what is going on? It took me about 4 years to catch up to your academic. 4 years. How salty was about that. I caught up, but it was like it was amazing. So where does that work ethic come from your perspective?
Well, I think how you raised, man. Well, I would not say, we hardworking people.
Yeah.
We're hardworking people, bro. We can go hours.
Yeah.
So I just think it's how you raised.
Yeah.
How you raised. If your parents were hardworking, obviously he has to push you. He has to push you to work harder, that type of thing. And, knowledge-wise, same story.
Yeah.
If they're eager to learn, people will motivate you, you're surrounded by people who've got degrees, diplomas, masters, that type of thing.
Yeah.
You have to push. So I think that's about it. I think it's just how you were raised. We were raised by hardworking people. People who end up even coming home late, working long hours. So it's something that you see when you're growing up. So for me, like I know, like listen, my parents worked so hard.
Yeah.
Now, there's no way I'm gonna be lazy.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Yeah. So it's just a thing with with how people get raised. If you're raised with a lazy family, you gotta be lazy.
Yeah, it's gonna pass on to you. Yeah,
it's a thing.
Yeah, it will affect you in some way.
It's somewhat to affect you, but So I think that's the only explanation I can give to the perspective because people they just work hard. You have to work hard, even if the economy is bad or whatever. You just have to work hard.
You just have to, whether things are going good or things are going bad.
You have to work
still have
hard.
To be on that grind.
You have to work hard. You have to work hard. So I think that's what pushes a lot of people.
Yeah, get you. So you brought that camera. Is that a camera?
Yeah.
What is that? Like it looks old school. And
it's old school, man. This is probably one of the first codec video camera.
Yeah. Oh snap! Oh, take photos.
The fam and all that stuff.
Oh, so you're making that sound.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see, so why I brought this. This is codec.
Yeah.
Remember codec? They ignored change to extent that no matter they had great cameras, right?
Yeah.
But then where are they now?
Nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I put this because I know I've chatted to a lot of old photographers, for example. You know, they're like, "Hey, listen, I'm old school. I don't think I need a website." That type
Oh,
of
is
thing,
it?
you know?
Oh, okay.
I don't think I need to be online and stuff. So they rely on referrals. Yeah. So, you know, this is just a good example. Like nowadays, if you don't adjust to change, you can easily disappear. So if I could imagine if I had continued the way I was performing before lockdown,
Yeah.
well, I wouldn't be easy. I wouldn't have like a home studio or
Yeah.
what. But then when the lockdown happened, I was like,
Yeah.
what are the other guys doing out there? You
Yeah.
know? What am I missing? So yeah, this is the reminder of why I have this camera.
Okay.
This is like you know, so I do collect old cameras.
Yeah.
I think my oldest is the one for 1942. That's the oldest camera that I have.
1942.
Yeah. It's like the real type of thing where you can put a.
It's like 70 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So the Kodak one, you know, is just a reminder. Like, listen, if change is happening, man,
Change is happening whether you like it or not.
You gotta act fast.
Yeah.
You know, back in the days, you know, I think even our parents are like, I don't want to be on WhatsApp. What is WhatsApp?
They're here now.
They're even worse.
They're even worse than we are. Like, geez, like,
You know,
they could be like on Hades World teaching us how to use WhatsApp nowadays. Yeah.
exactly, man. So, and I think this one, especially for the creative guys, you know, like, you know, if they change, trust me,
Yeah.
you have to, you know, join the other team. You know what I mean? You have to join the other team because if you stay with the old style, soon we can replace you. You know, I'm a software developer. I've seen things that people were doing that is now being replaced by just one code.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's one line of code.
One line of code.
Done.
You know, same thing with those guys who remember, like when doing construction.
Yeah.
Like people carry the bricks, put
Yeah.
them down. You know, back in the days, used to do it manually, right? Like you throw them, you know, you lay them nicely.
Yeah.
But nowadays, a truck comes with its own crane type of thing.
Yeah.
You know? It just, you know, they just bucket them nicely. And one person does it.
Yeah.
So, you know, same thing applies with creatives. Like if you don't want to, you know, just to change, you're gonna be left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these freshmen, like me, for example, I'm sure there's a lot of photographers who didn't adjust to change that I have, you know, no matter how good you are, if you don't accept that there's changes happening
every day, yeah,
you're gone,
you're
brother.
dead.
You're gone.
You're
You're
finished.
gone. Now you're finished.
You're finished.
You can't
yeah.
wait for referrals.
Yeah.
You can't wait for referrals.
You have to go
change.
and get the referrals.
You have to scale. So this is why I have this camera.
Is that why you keep that, just to remind you that you need to change?
Yes, scale. You know,
scale. Yeah,
you need to scale. So you see, that's why I was like, listen, I don't need to shoot for exposure, that type of thing, or say shoot celebrity, so I get a lot of following. No.
Yeah.
There's always another way to get clients.
Yeah.
Some of these things, these guys, the famous guys, they don't even know it's going down. For example, I can easily rank in Johannesburg right now, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah.
If I ask Siri, who's the closest photographer near me?
Yeah.
Even if the celebrity is not there, on Google or Bing, it's not gonna say that. It's gonna say me.
Yeah.
Well, there's a feel good.
Yeah, there's a feel good. It'll make you feel good.
That type of thing. Yeah. So you know, that's the reason why I've got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's
like you know, if you don't change, you know, you're doomed, bro. Kodak is gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's
Your
gone.
is
Gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. So yeah, you have to accept change and you know adjust to it, make it happen.
So, I speak to quite a few of my friends, and a lot of them are complaining that, like, you know, the economy, petrol prices going up, you know, like the salary's not enough. They want to start their own side hustle, or they want to leave their 9 to 5, or they want to get another 9 to 5.
Another 9 to 5. Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work, because my understanding is 9 to 5, and then there's 7 till 2. That's what my understanding is.
Yeah,
there's no 2 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
And then quite a few people, they're making the mistake of thinking that they leave their employment and they're going to take the leap into freelancing or into business for themselves, and it's going to be this like very sexy, like you saw on like the Social Network movie that glorified it, you know.
Like freelance is like a
exactly.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what is it that you wish you knew before you took the jump from a full-time employment to becoming your own freelancer full time? What is some of the things that you wish you knew?
Let's see. So you see, compiling for me to become me, just becoming a freelancer now. And it's something that I've learned when I was doing interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to understand there's people, the culture, if it's gonna allow me to do. So for the fact that one, my freelance was a bit booming, like during the week I get to do some shoots and stuff like that. Then SEO I was doing for other people's websites. Then when I was doing interviews, I was like, listen, we've seen that you've got this thing going on. If you accept the job here, you're gonna stop.
Yeah. Stop your entire thing.
Stop the whole stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then so I did like 5 interviews. 5 interviews. Well, obviously the figure that I was expecting wasn't right. So, but then I said to myself, listen, why not now, since I don't have much on my plate? So that's a very, very thing to consider. If you've got a lot of we call it black tax,
Yeah. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Yeah.
If you've got a big black tax, freelancing is tricky. Going freelance.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are relying on you. Yeah, it's not only you.
Yeah.
Family man can't just from Norway become
a full-time freelancer.
Yeah, that's a serious discussion to do. You must have saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
So probably what you need to consider is that you have saved enough money to cover you for 6 months or maybe 10 months, for the whole year. Have emergency funds type of thing. So there's a lot of stuff that you need to consider before you become a freelancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
If you can get contracts, that'll be great. Because, like, for example, the agents that I'm working at is from Cape Town, yeah? I've got it to 12 months. So that one I know, okay, well, days off, So you gotta be like 2-3 steps ahead before you come up with a decision of saying, listen, I'm gonna go freelance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go freelance.
You gotta have proper budget for yourself.
Yeah, and just not just make the emotional decision to say, hey, I'm just gonna be done. I'm leaving them out. Yeah.
You gotta know that they are rainy days.
Yeah.
Rainy days are there.
Yeah.
And there are
a lot of them. Yeah. And sometimes it'll rain, then the sun will come up, and then rain again.
Exactly. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So you must have proper budgeting. Just to have a good, focused for your 6 months out there looking like.
Yeah.
Rather than just saying, listen, these guys, they're emotionally draining me.
Yeah.
Let me just get and start my own business.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So for me, like literally, I had to do it because I got busy. I saw gaps, and I signed for those gaps. So not like you're saying, okay, there's a gap there, just go there. No. Make sure that you're all pumped up to work. You know what I mean? Then just working as a consultant as well. Just reaching out to guys as well. So it's there's a lot of stuff that you need to consider, but especially if you have a black tax, it's better off you work full time.
Yeah.
And work after work.
Yeah.
As a freelancer.
Yeah.
So you could work Monday to Friday. Then weekends is when you do your freelancing. Because black tax, they wouldn't understand what's going on right
exactly.
now. Like, dude, you had a 9 to 5, so you took me telling us you quit.
Yeah.
So you become a freelancer.
Yeah.
And you don't have money.
Yeah. But they don't understand that. Yeah.
Exactly.
They don't understand.
They wouldn't understand. Yeah. It's really tough. So yeah, I think black tax is quite crucial. You know what I mean? For a family man, you gotta have enough money for rainy days. At least save for a year. Pay the rent for 1 year or something.
Pay the rent for 1 year. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's fees, pay the fees in a 4 months. That type of thing. Yeah. So, freelancing, it's a big jump.
A huge one.
It's a big jump for me. I was like, listen. Well, I've got the skills. If this doesn't work for me, I'll go back to the industry. But then already I have established myself that I can get busy. I've been busy. I've been saving. All those
Those things, yeah.
all those things. So you don't just wake up in
You
the
just
morning
wake up and
like,
say,
yeah,
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. Get out of here.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
No, man. No.
It's not like that. It's not easy like that.
It's not easy, and it's a hard decision, honestly, because you're leaving money.
Yeah.
Just leaving money.
So, like, what was the biggest benefit, right? Biggest benefit, because we know what the disbenefit was. The disadvantage was you didn't know where the money would come from. You had that period where you had to cut down on a few things. You didn't know, you were just looking at these bills and just like, yo, what am I gonna do here? In actual fact, you were like this.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So, what was the biggest advantage of you becoming a full-time freelancer?
So, for the SEO, I got a SEO-wise, I got a contract.
Yeah.
Before I became a freelancer.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, my photography were literally paying everything to extent that I was not even touching my salary. So that was like
Good.
Yeah, that was like good, type of thing. Where like you full time, you can touch money from your full time. That's like a big deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those were like mainly my two advantages, and I wanted to leave the company and work somewhere else, type of thing. But then when I was doing the interviews, because you get to ask, when I'm doing the interview, I'm always curious about the part where I get to ask them the questions.
Yeah.
Because obviously that side you have crammed everything.
Yeah,
You're gonna give them all the good stuff.
Exactly.
The part you ask them now,
Yeah.
like, listen, guys, you see, you've checked my portfolio. I do this and that. How do you take it? If I want to do a shoot on Saturday, I can commit. Let's say we say 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. But then if you guys call me on Saturday, and if I'm not there, how does it work? So just getting from the answer, I was like, listen, I can be a consultant rather. Obviously it's less. Being a freelancer is not like a lucrative until you're well established. You know what I mean? For now, obviously I'm still on my downs. But then, I considered a lot of stuff like that. So that's the reason why I was like, listen, I don't think I'm gonna need freelancing because it's gonna affect other businesses.
Yeah.
Other businesses, because they will ask you, Phil, you do a lot of stuff. You're gonna stop this. Because we need you full time. Full concentration here. So I just couldn't take that risk.
I just couldn't take that. No.
Yeah, man. Like, obviously, I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I have a plan because if it doesn't work, I can also just go back into IT. See what's up. But then,
still
the
have
plan
that
is
mindset to carry on.
Yeah, no,
to go back.
man.
Yeah.
That one is, trust me, no, it was a bit stressful, man. Like I was like, hey, listen, actually, 2 weeks after resigning, I was like really stressed, bro. I was like,
I'm not so sure I should have done this. Yeah.
No, leaving the company, yeah, but then that's tricky. That's tricky. But I was like, so that mindset of saying, well, I can always look for another job. It's still there. It's still there. Obviously, when you're on your downs, you're like, listen, Phil, there's always a plan B. And if this is not working for you, you shouldn't stress much. You just go look for a job.
Yeah, just go back. Yeah.
Go look for a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
you.
So that aspect of thinking of work is my my backup. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a plan.
Also the plan.
So, and it's not like I was blacklisted from it. That thing, the guy who leaves like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, you live respectfully.
No, I'm like, listen, guys, there's an opportunity coming out here. I think.
You think you can do this to me?
Like there's an opportunity. Yeah. So let me grab it. Sometimes I even work for these guys as well as a consultant, type of thing. So yeah. You gotta have a plan, a serious planning for this.
Yeah.
Serious plan.
It's not a game, people.
Nope.
It's not a game.
No. It's not for the
It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
So in the country, who are the people that you admire? Because I know quite a people say they admire like Trevor Noah's, your Black Coffees, your all these media personalities or South Africans who've been doing well for themselves, right? So who is the person that you sort of admire? And why? Well, why is
Never thought of that. Let's see. Uh, yo, who is that? And obviously, and it's tricky now with the celebrities, guys. You don't really know what's going down with them. They might look happy.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen a lot of divorces from the
Yeah,
the celebrities
a lot of that's
recently.
been happening. I'm like,
Yeah, man,
what
like,
is going on?
That's crazy. So, yeah, man, like it's crazy. You know, I have a couple of people that I want to travel like this guy.
Okay.
You know, okay. So I'll give an example. There's a guy called Jan. He's one of my mentors.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I always want to keep it in the circle.
Yeah. Okay.
The
You wanna
people
keep
that
it
I can
open?
approach to.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
even if I say Vusi now, well, I don't know really what's going on with him. I know he's a good guy. You know, he's doing well, you know, but
You don't know him. Okay.
yeah. I'd say I want to be busy like this guy called Young. He does big corporates.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It does have a profile on that.
Yeah. It's called, let me just show you.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, with me, I look out.
I'm still stuck on this girl. She's like
Yeah, man,
Haley's
I know.
world. I'm gonna binge all her videos.
I know.
And
man.
Haley, please, I'm from Benoni as well.
Mm.
Please come join me on the show.
Yeah, man. I think I look out. He doesn't have.
He doesn't.
show.
Oh, okay.
He
Never mind.
doesn't have a show.
Never
I really look out to my mentors, man. I don't know lie, because, well, from what I see, is that they're doing quite well. They're doing quite well, yeah. Like almost. Well, I can mention everyone. There's one guy called. I haven't even met him. It's called Pakamani or Exposure Photography from Bulawayo.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him, but bro, I can call this guy at 9 p.m. I'm like, bro, can you teach me how to do this, do that, do that, do that? You know those guys. Yeah. Some of them, it's not like they're millionaires per se. Because if it's very simple. If you want to say, would you look out to a millionaire? I can just give you a person. You know, I can give you a person like I would say I would go for Bruce Whitfield, the guy who knows more of the finances and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's fantastic with that. Yeah.
Just if I get 1 hour with them, I know the mindset is going to change. But then it's good. There's this whole thing of podcasts.
Yeah. You can also
just get to listen to him.
Yeah.
So I listen to him every day.
Yeah.
Like when I wake up, it's money show. Every day. Money show. Money show. You gotta know what's going down. So yeah, I look up to my mentors. I might leave out some other guys. But then I have a list. Derek, Robert, Young, Kyle, Exposure, Kate. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I chat to a lot because they do different stuff. See, so like for corporate, there's Kyle and Young. Young shoots for companies like PPC and stuff like that. I also want to meet this guy called Austin Malema.
Austin Malema.
Yeah, he's massive. He got a nice house recently, bro.
Does he know Julius?
Yo, no. Austin.
It's good. I'm just checking.
Yeah. The Austin, Sandrick.
Yeah.
These guys are doing well, and these guys they do a lot of celebrities.
Yeah.
It's I might be focusing on specific clients, but then I wouldn't mind shooting one celebrity.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
That excitement as well. Yeah, man. But mostly, I look out to most of the mentors in the industries. Yeah, the guys that I know I can interact with. The guys who are doing well. The guys who are pushing. Because celebrities. After last week, man, I was I doubt myself if I say hi. Bill Gates got divorced.
That was. I'm like, if Bill Gates can get divorced,
Jeff Bezos was divorced. Dr. Dre.
I even forgot about that story. Wow.
Dr. Dre got divorced.
That shows like you never really know what's going on with people.
Exactly, man.
You really know what's going on.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So it's at least the guys that I have interaction with, will inspire me because this one is big. See, if I see you doing well yourself, that's a big inspiration because I can interact with you.
Yeah.
Then someone who doesn't know me is like, who's Phil?
Yeah.
Oh, from where?
I don't know.
Philemon?
Philbert? Phil? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I stick to my mentors, man, in the industry. SEO, there's a guy called Calvin. We talked on LinkedIn. I haven't met him. So he's now like the head of SEO and discovery. That's like big. A mentor.
That's big.
That's a mentor because he even gave me his number because I found him I reach out to LinkedIn as well. So this is what I do. I woke up, like, let's choose a company today. Let's connect with those people.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah,
You never know. When they accept, then you can just interact. So yeah, I think most of my mentors are just the ones who are learning the industry, the ones who are doing well in the industry, because they're easy to interact with than to see my mentor is Ramaphosa.
Yeah. Wow, that's very true.
You know what I mean? It's always the people in the cycle within the industry.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that I count on. Yeah.
So leadership and mentorship is local. That's what you're saying. When I say local,
Yeah.
close to you in terms of proximity.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, mentorship is right there like this.
Yeah.
And you know, the fact that you are willing to learn,
Yeah.
and you change when you learn.
Mm.
Like you're in a class,
Yeah.
the teacher is teaching you, but then you're not listening.
You're not listening, yeah.
He's like, yes.
Yes, teacher.
That type
You
of
go,
thing.
teacher.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, mentorship, I think, is one of the, I would say the reason why I'm here, it's through mentorship mostly. Because they would like, Phil, go to YouTube, check this guy out, then we meet, and you see what you got. I'll give an example. Rob is always like, so what do you have? Before I assist, he's like, okay,
What do you have?
let's see what you got.
What do you do? Yeah.
Which is saying, it's like, Phil, you want to do videos? Do you understand videos? It's not like you just recording,
You
bro.
just wake up and like,
Do you know those frame rates and stuff
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, find out those. Then we chat.
then we chat. That's good.
So yeah, I feel like mentorship in the creative industry is very important. The old folks even, so it makes the old school, the new school,
Yeah.
that type of thing. Jacques, he does prints.
Yeah.
He's been traveling the world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He knows better how to do the printing perspective, stuff like that. He's even surprised that I'm shooting big gigs now because, I'm always like to all my mentors, listen, don't even pay me. I want to go to that gig.
Yeah.
I want to learn.
Exactly.
Don't pay me. I'm learning. Let's go for it. That type of thing,
Yeah.
So yeah, mentorship must be local, bro. It must be right there. When you're stuck, you must know who to call, man. Not like, I got this. I got this type of thing.
Yeah.
So no, I rely on mentorship a lot, big time.
Okay.
Big
That's
time.
That's good. That's good. All right. So now we're getting to the part of the show whereby we're gonna get to the show whereby now you become the host and now you ask me a few questions that you want to know and learn. Why? It could be one, it could be two, it could be three. It's up to you. Let's see how this goes.
Dang. Which context are we asking here again?
No, we're just asking in the context of work, the podcast, anything that you are intrigued by.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the YouTube board, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you.
Congrats.
I've been at it for a while. I just didn't take it seriously. I'd like take over, so I'd record. Someone record a video of me, and then I'll just like post it and then see how it goes. I didn't.
It's like like the black and white type perspective as well.
Yeah.
See,
See.
It's nice.
That's my aesthetic. That's more of it, or most of my videos are from now on are going to be black and white.
Oh man, black and white is like it, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's great. So, tell me, how do you do it because like already you're like your 25th episode, bro?
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a lot of them. Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
How are you coping with this, man? Keeping to schedule when you wanna do your podcast and stuff.
How do I keep to schedule? That's a very good question. And also, don't forget, I also did something called the Everyday series where I did one for Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah, I
Thursday, and
remember
Friday.
that, bro.
Jeez, that was intense.
Yeah.
That was intense. I learned a lot from it. So how am I coping? I think once you've gotten to a certain number of episodes that you're doing, you start to learn how to do things quicker and how to like streamline the process and like how to also manage your time. Because I think I'm one of those people that's a bit, not ADHD. I just like to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So you learn how to balance a lot of the things. For me, the most important thing I want to achieve is consistency over a long period of time. Like I just want to be consistent for a long time. So when I started this, I saw that a certain podcast made $100 million. I'm like, I want $100 million
exactly.
too. Then I read up on his story, and then he'd been doing it for such a long time before he even saw a cent. So that's what my vision is. My vision is to let me quit after a decade of putting in work. If it's not working out, I probably won't quit, but like that's just what I want to be up to.
Hey, with no quitters here, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
no
go.
quitters. We just never quit and quitters never win. So in terms of coping with it, like I see this as because I also do some work in tech. I see this no different to like having a Zoom call, and also a lot. Also, the working remotely is a very big benefit to me as well. So that's how I'm able to cope with them. Only record just one a week. I have one guest, just one, just one.
Just
Not
one.
try to overdo it because I know that's what my limit is. There was one time in the first season where I tried to do. Let me try to do 4. There was one time over like a weekend I did like 4 interviews.
Yeah.
I was finished. I was finished. And these conversations don't go for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
This goes
no.
for like north of an hour and a half.
Yeah.
The longest of that was 3.5. Imagine that. So that's how I'm able to cope with it because I enjoy this.
Sure.
Like
You
like
can
for me, it's
enjoy.
like going to school.
Yeah.
It's like taking a class. Like
Exactly.
I've been learning about SEO, I learned about like Haley, about Rob,
Yeah.
about how the things that you go through in freelancing,
Yeah.
how important mentorship is to you. So that's how I cope with it because
Yeah.
it's not something I don't like doing.
Yeah.
You have to cope with things you don't like to do, I think.
You have to make it happen.
You have to. I think if you don't like what you're doing, you have to cope with it.
True.
So I pace myself. Yeah. So with this it's fun.
That's great. That's great. I think that's the same thing I should do on my YouTube for videos, man. See, I'm trying to get like what you call it, the traveling part. You know, if you make videos for traveling, that'll be fun for wherever you're gonna go and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm always procrastinating.
You're always procrastinating.
Should I make a video? I can make a video.
Yeah.
But when am I gonna edit it?
Exactly.
Yo, man, it's
I think
hectic,
that's the other thing. I think that's the other thing because maybe a few years, not even maybe, a few years from now,
Yeah.
I'll have an entire team to do all these things.
Definitely.
Because I need it.
Definitely.
I need it.
Definitely. bro.
All I want to do,
It's-
all I want to do,
Yeah.
is just talk.
Mhm.
That's it. I want to just talk in front of the camera. I want to speak into the microphone, communicate where I need to communicate, write what I need to write. Everything else, like coordinating this,
done by somebody
that's
else.
it's time consuming because if you are a one-man podcast band, you need to be the host.
Yeah.
You need to be the
The
hospitality person. You need to be the editor. You need to be the graphic designer. You
Yeah.
need to be the audio engineer.
Yeah.
You need to be the marketer.
Yeah.
You also need to be the person that goes to get sponsorships. You need to be the person who invites guests
Yeah.
over. So it's like 9 different roles
In one.
In the 9 roles in one.
Yeah,
So
that's freelancing life for you there, yeah?
That's what?
That's more like the freelancing life we
yeah.
live in, yeah? I'm the photographer, I'm the marketer,
Yeah.
I'm the,
You're all of that.
the PR, you know,
PR.
all those
So,
things.
Yeah. So then my aim is to get content out as quickly as possible. So I look for a simple format, simple technique.
Yeah.
And also I've trained I've been working almost over a decade in leadership and project management, right? So
Yeah.
I need to think like what are the different tasks I need to do,
Yeah.
how quickly I can get them done.
Yeah.
So then I'll take that and just like, okay, fine. So this is going to be from the moment that I start recording
Yeah.
to the moment I'm finished, it's going to say 2 hours, right? Then to edit it is going to take me no more than an hour, really, if I'm really thinking about it, because I put in the intro, put in the outro, put in the middle. This we did while you were here. Because
Exactly, I saw that, yeah.
I've got the template,
Yeah.
and then so basically that's what it is. And also like in businesses, like when you just look at process reengineering, what about the process can we just make shorter?
True.
And just so we
Sure.
can get the content out quickly as possible.
Straight up.
The YouTube videos, if I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
I could do one every single day. I could record one for every single day because
Yeah.
I've got a lot to talk about. I've
Yeah.
got a lot to say.
Yeah.
I admit I get lazy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I do get lazy sometimes. Because all I have to
Get
do is
out of
like,
here.
okay, fine, I'll give myself that one.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yes,
I'll even give
sir.
myself. So that
Yeah,
my aim
man.
is like to do a video every single day because that's like no more than 30 minutes of me talking,
Yeah.
and then the editing, let's say 15 minutes, like on your phone, and then just put in the intro, put in the outro, then you upload it, and then that's done. So that's how I'll cope, to try to do things very quickly and then just be out of it. When I have a massive team, they can spend all the hours doing all the other stuff. I just want to talk. That's it. Talk, and I'm out.
Man.
But it'll get to that point eventually.
Definitely.
So I'm giving myself. I'm gonna be patient with myself, and I'd say a decade. Just a decade, 10 years, really working hard and grinding and everything. Because when I started out in a project management, and like I would take. I was like, in 2 years, I'm going to be here. 3 years, I'm going to be here.
Exactly.
5 years, I'm going to be here.
That's the thing.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work that way, Phil. So I'm going to be patient. So I've learned through trial and error that being impatient will set you back.
Sure.
But but being patient can take you further faster if you're just patient and you're not emotional and just take time to think. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Slowly, one step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how it works, man.
Yeah. Any other questions that you want to pose?
Yeah. Which team do you support?
Yeah?
Which team do you support?
Which team do I support? I'm a Chelsea fan. Yes. We had a very tough weekend where our goalkeeper was playing rugby at the end of the game. As if he was playing rugby. We've been having a very good year. Last year we won the Champions League, then we won the Super Cup, then we won the Club World Cup, and we're still in the top 4. We just made a cup final, which we lost on penalties, unfortunately. And now I'm a bit sad because our owner has to sell the team.
Who's buying?
I don't know who's buying. No, I've been hearing reports that Roman Abramovich is. Love you, Roman. We get you on the show. He's because of the whole Russia-Ukraine tensions, and the sanctions that are posed on Russian right people and bank accounts and the oligarchs from the UK. Yeah, so he's selling his UK-based properties. He hasn't been sanctioned yet, so he's like made the decision like I have to part ways with Chelsea. So I'm like
Dangote must buy it.
Yeah. Aliko Dangote must buy it, yes. Yeah. Oh, that's a very interesting character, Aliko Dangote.
He must buy it. There's no way Nigeria is going to get sanctions.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It's easy, man.
The most resourceful people on the planet.
Exactly.
They're everywhere. Nigerians are everywhere.
So you can't.
I remember this one time I was in Thailand, right? And we went to a club called Illusions. It's like the DJ Mag has a list of the 48 best, the 100 best clubs in the world, and this one was 48. So it was like in the top 50. I'm like, oh, this is good. I walked in. I'm like, I understand why this is like it was like the best club I've ever been in my life. Yeah. And then they had the DJs there. They were doing their thing, and then next thing, these Nigerian acts come out. I'm like, what are they doing in Thailand? They were performing other people's songs. Yes, I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yes, sir. Nigerians, Zimbabweans,
you guys are everywhere.
We are also
everywhere. You guys
go to Fiji.
Fiji, you guys are there.
We are everywhere.
You guys are everywhere. Oh my god! Like honestly, I was like sit down with your world leaders. Yeah. Like sitting down, like. How
just 2 countries?
How are you 2 countries everywhere? You guys are omnipresent everywhere.
We are everywhere.
You all guys are everywhere.
The hustle.
The hustle is real. So that's the team that I support, Chelsea. And then because of lockdown last year, my plan was to go to Stamford Bridge, and I need to put it on hold. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go to the bridge.
No, you can still go.
Yeah, I know I can still go. I'm just putting it on hold for now. Now I'll definitely go to the bridge and then see how things are going there. But yeah, that's a team I support. You told me that you support Tottenham.
Yeah, I support Tottenham. Notice one of the names.
Oh boy, yeah.
Tottenham. Not like I just support Tottenham. It's not like I even.
So I had to throw that one in there.
I mean, like, I'm not sensitive to soccer like other guys do.
Yeah, I get you. I
Yeah.
get you. All right, no, Phil, that's our time. It's been a fantastic good time. Like we've been talking about this for a while, right?
We've been talking about this for a
glad to have you on.
Yeah, definitely.
You should actually come. I need a new set of photos done, professional photos done for
Straight up.
my speaking profile, professional
You
profile.
gotta wear those tuxedos, yeah?
I'm not wearing tuxedos. I'm gonna have my leather jacket. I'm going for a new look.
Ah.
I'm going for a brand
I
new
see
look.
with the 2 lines.
It's 3 lines, man.
That's
It's
three.
my culture. It's my culture. I'm
Oh, it's
sweating.
a thing, yeah?
No, it's not really, but I'm saying I'm making it my culture.
Let's see when you gym, I'm like, okay, this guy with the
Yeah.
3 lines, yeah?
Yeah, the 3 lines. Yes, the 3
Dope,
lines. The 3
dope.
lines.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
Where can people find you?
Like, so, website.
Your
Because there's
website.
everything there.
Everything that's there.
Yeah, so it's probably not gonna see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably gonna see it now. For good or Saturday, yeah.
Good photography.
Yeah.
You didn't fail. Ooh. Oh,
Check
wow.
check my ratings there.
5-star.
Yeah, how many people?
Sorry. I'm still good photography posts. Where's your? I'm seeing your Instagram. I'm not seeing the website.
Yeah. No, it's off right now.
Ah,
Something is
84 Google
like
reviews.
no, yeah. I'm just sorting it out. There's
Hmm.
something that's under maintenance right now. Sorting it something.
Excuse me.
I'm putting funnels on the website.
Oh, okay. You click funneling everyone, eh?
Funnels, brother. Funnels. Yeah,
Ooh.
so right now it's just taking straight to the
Oh,
catalog.
okay. All
Which is
right.
quite easy. And people
No,
will
that's
communicate
fine.
on WhatsApp, yeah, that type of thing.
Yeah, so they'll find. So
Yes.
feel good photography.
Feel good photography.
You're on
Feel
Twitter?
good. Yeah, feel good photography.
Yeah.
Twitter, feel good photography.
Yeah.
LinkedIn. Yeah, that's a whole market. Business to business, bro.
Yeah, there's B2B. Yeah.
B2B, bro. Yeah, LinkedIn is awesome. If you can engage in LinkedIn, trust
Yeah.
me, you know, no one is doing that. So it doesn't have, it's not flooded like Facebook.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
Facebook, when someone say, I'm looking for a photographer, they're going to be, what, 200 people?
Exactly. Yeah. I used to post a lot of articles on LinkedIn
Yeah.
stuff for some reason. I don't get back to it. So I see here you've got your products. Oh, fantastic. Studio sessions.
Yeah, that type of thing. Everything is
Can I
there,
please have
bro.
a fan made discount?
A what? A discount?
Yeah, ooh.
Get out of here,
Okay, I'll
bro.
give myself one of those.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
I'll give myself one of
Get
those.
out of here.
You do your portraits. Your portraits are 2.5. How do we get? How many photos do you get from it?
For portraits.
Yeah.
So what, 20?
Speak closer to the mic.
20.
20.
Yes,
Okay, that's
sir.
good. Okay, that's good.
Which I know if you need more, you can order more. And I also do canvas prints as well. You know,
Mhm.
especially these are nice for family shoots and graduations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the graduation I also have access to graduation gowns as well. So if you want to have a
Okay.
shoot, you need to stress up a gown, you just hook me up.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Cool. Thank you very much, everybody. That has
Shout
been Philbert.
Yeah,
I've always been calling you Phil.
yeah. Feel good. It's all good.
I was like, I have you saved on my phone as Feel
Feel
Good.
good. Feel good.
I was like, you
Yeah,
saved as
feel
Feel
good.
Good on my phone. So that's been Philbert Phembani. He's a pro photographer and software developer, also an SEO fanatic. And that has been him. We've been talking about video photography, technology, as well as life. Guys, don't just jump into our side hustle without a plan.
No, you
don't
must
do
have a
that.
plan.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because if you do that, I'm just going to give you
Do me a
those.
favor, please.
I'm gonna say
Get out of here.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah,
Get
straight up.
out of here.
All
Straight
right,
up.
so that's been me and Phil, and this is NJ, and that's been the 25th episode of the conversation segment of the podcast. Remember that success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That means you're going after what you've always wanted to do because that's it's aligned with your highest values, and it's worth it for you. And that's the only way to live an inspired life. So go out there, change the world, because you are the only person that can. Thank you very much, Phil.
Thank you.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Is that the one that you
Get
wanted
out of here.
to do? Oh, we done.
Yeah, we're done.
Thank you for joining us on this episode on the NJ Podcast. Make sure to visit the website, the njpodcast.captivateair.fm, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Stitcher, all the other podcast platforms, or via RSS, so you never miss a show. You can also find the video content on the YouTube channel and Instagram page. That will be Njablo James on YouTube and njablo.j.ngosi for Instagram. Please subscribe and follow on those platforms as well. And while you're at it, if you found value in the show, we'd appreciate a rating on the podcast platforms, or if you'd like to tell a friend about the show, that will help us out too. If you'd like more information about published or upcoming books, visit www.njablojames.com for more information. Please reach out if you'd like to share what you would like to hear and which guests should be invited to the show. And remember, success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal, which means that you are doing what you have always wanted to do because it is aligned with your highest values, and this is the only way you can live a truly fulfilled life. Now just chill until the next episode.